Hello everybody, it's your boy, I'm still balling, and I'm back with another video. The season has finished, and I think it's time for a little bit of reflection, and who do I think is going to win all of the awards, and what's going to happen in the playoffs. Right, let's start off with the MVP. Two guys that can only win the MVP in my opinion. Those two guys, we all know who they are. It's Stephen Curry and LeBron James. So one of them, I reckon if LeBron didn't get injured those 2 weeks and the Cavs played up to the standard that which they did prior to the trades, we all know what I'm talking about, he probably would have been the MVP, no questions asked, but it's probably going to be Curry just because, you know, great record, 67 wins I think, great stats, great efficiency, everything's just looking good in his favour. So he's only playing like 33 minutes a game, but you know what? It's the efficiency era. Offenses, they've never been this good. Defenses, they've never been this good. So nothing needs to be said. All right, all NBA first team. Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins, best friendly. Yep. Alright. Most improved player, Jimmy Butler. I think there was another player that was coming up close to it, but Hassan. But nah, it's got to be Jimmy Butler. Alright. Sixth man of the year, Lou Williams from Toronto, and defensive player of the year. Oh, it's going to be hard. I would want to say it would be Kawhi Leonard, but he was injured for quite a while, and they didn't really kick it back to about last 20 games of the season. So let's think about it. I don't know, maybe Anthony Davis. I mean, we all know his defense is a bit overrated. He's got good blocks and steals, but I mean, yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Draymond Green, maybe. That'd be nice to see. Sort of small, big, tall, all sorts. 3 that can defend the 4, bit of 5, bit of 2, bit of 1. Anchored the best defense in the league along with Bogut, so it could be one of them, but Bogut was injured as well, so I'm going to go with Draymond Green. Alright, those are the awards, and now we're going to talk about the playoffs. If you just let me get up the first round, I'll just go over the first round. Alright, just load the page that Smook's got, so I can use that as a reference. Alright, Atlanta versus Brooklyn. You know what, Atlanta's going to win that, but low-key sneak up. It could be 6 games, but I'm going to say it's 5 games. Atlanta wins in 5 games. Cleveland versus Boston. You know, the Cavs, they are underdogs in the playoffs, but they're going to win straight sets 4. Sweep 4 games, yep. Alright, Chicago versus Milwaukee. 6 games, I'm thinking Chicago wins that. Milwaukee, they got a bit of zing, bit of zazz, but they ain't got enough to get over the line. And the Bulls are looking prime. The injuries, Rose might peak at the right time. Alright, Toronto versus Washington. Shit, that's a one that no one really cares about. Both forgettable franchises, but let's think about it. Toronto in 7. I think it's gone the distance. Yep, 7. Alright, West. Golden State and New Orleans. 5 games. Anthony Davis might pull out 1 win. He might have like a 40, 20, 10 game or something like that. The sort of stuff that DeMarcus Cousins does on a regular basis. Houston Rockets versus Dallas Mavericks. Listen up, Houston, they're a garbage franchise. And look, it's going to be Dallas in 6. It's going to be an upset. James Harden just doesn't get it done in the playoffs. We've seen this time and time again. He doesn't get his free throws, and he doesn't command respect when driving to the hoop. So, yeah, 6 games. I think Tyson Chandler's going to lock up the paint. Dwight's going to be all around the place, and Dirk's going to be hitting big shot after big shot. And who knows about Rondo? If he turns it on, then good night. and we know big games, he likes to turn it on. Like against Miami a couple of years ago with 44 points, and earlier in the season when he had his return to Boston, he shot the lights out. So yeah, so watch out for a big game from Rondo. Los Angeles versus San Antonio. You serious? Talk about one hell of a first round series. It's gonna be big. I'm gonna say 6 games to San Antonio. Chris Paul just doesn't have the zing. Just yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be close, but 6 games. The Spurs are just gonna have the bench. They're gonna have a bit more poise in the stretch when DeAndre Jordan and his shooting ability. That's not gonna help. And you know, Pop, he's gonna make the right decisions at the right time in order for his team to win. So yep, 6 games. Portland and Memphis. Well, Memphis has the home court advantage. So, you know, I'm gonna have to go Memphis in 5 games. Maybe 6, probably 5 games. With Portland, they've had too many injuries, and I feel kind of bad for them because they didn't get the injuries to Lopez, to LaMarcus, to Batum, to Wesley Matthews, to Aflalo at the end there. Who knows, they could have won 60 games, because early in the season when they were really cooking, and this was even with Batum with a injured hand, so his shooting was always shit. Like, they were smoking some teams early in the season. And then they lost Lopez, and then a bit straggly, and then LaMarcus fucked off his hand. And then they finally lost Wes Matthews, and it was just like, oh fuck this, and then Aflalo, and it's like, this ain't good. So yeah, 5 games to Memphis, but otherwise that's it. And second round, I'll get back to you later on that, but you know what, this is what I think. I'm Mr. Ball, and catch you later. Big Daddy of the Ish, catch you later.